Hey y'all, Street Rod National South Plus, Knoxville, Tennessee, 2015, and I got a really cool 55 Chevy. Man got in touch with me and said, hey, stop by and check this car out. It's a 55, you know, it's a Tri-5, so it's like, I don't know. But once I saw it, I was like, man, that is cool. It's done in 2 dark colors. You don't see that often. One shop did all the work, very cool. So anyways, let me quit running my mouth and get them run down. Wes, Gary, Melinda, how are y'all?
Great.
Good, tell me a little bit about this hot rod.
Well, it's a 1955 Bel Air 2-door hardtop, sitting on an Art Morrison chassis, and it's got Kugel's front and rear, fully polished independent suspension.
Right.
Powered by a new LS7 4L70 transmission. Car's got all the creature comfort that you could ask for inside.
Right on. Very nice job.
Billet specialty wheels.
So Les, tell me, did you make any kind of body mods to the car?
No body modifications. We started with a super original car. Had little problems with the lower quarters and the eyebrows on it. Of course, we replaced that, but had the car dipped and E-coated, and the car was just a pleasure to do. The body, like I said, started with a great body. So
great straight body. But Gary, you had it for since you were in high school, right?
52 years.
52 years.
First car.
And it's exactly like you thought?
Better than I thought.
Better?
Yes.
Was you originally going to go black and brown like that?
No, probably going to be black, but I changed my mind. We got several black cars, but we wanted something different on this one.
So this isn't your first hot rod?
No.
No, I gotcha. Well, let's walk around and take a look at it. Did you, Les, did you tuck that bumper or anything on the front?
No, that's just a one-piece smoothie bumper that you can order from Dan Chuck.
And what size wheels are you running on it?
We're running 18 by 10s billet specialties on the rear and 18 by 7s on the front. The wheels are part of the car that really makes the look of it. You know, those are legacy 2s, and we've had so many compliments on the wheels.
They fit the car well, that's for sure.
Right.
Man, just a nice straight car. And then, you know, I always applaud people that go outside the box, especially in paint color, because like I tell people, you really don't know what that's going to look like until you get it on the car.
No, we done a test panel for them to look at, and we knew about what we wanted, but you really don't know till you lay it down. And actually, it was a mistake that we come up with that color. We laid down a base coat, and it looked so well until that's what we wound up going with. But BASF really helped us on this, and they put out a great product. So
how long did it take you to do?
Total start to finish, we had the car about 18 months.
18 months, that's not bad. I guess you had a good strong car though.
Well, you know, we got so much other stuff going on till if we could have stayed on it the whole time, we could have built the car within a year.
Right.
But we had some issues here and there with the way it was set up to start with, and we changed our mind, went with an Art Morrison chassis, and glad the mistake happened, because it turned out better than we thought it ever would.
So it was a typical build. It started out to be a lot less than what it ended up being.
Well, it really did. They wanted a real nice drivable car, but it's easy to get carried away, and the more we done, the more we seen we needed to do. And
see, that's the problem, right? Because like it looks fine until you make that change there, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, if we do that, we're going to have to do this, or it won't look right. You know?
Yeah, and I really wanted a nice car to begin with, but I didn't dream it would really come out like this. So.
Right. Well, not because you don't have the ability, but just because.
Yeah, we you know, my guys are capable of building this caliber of car, and that's what they enjoy doing, showing off their talents. But it's just sometimes, you know, funds and all hold you back. But
oh yeah.
They pretty much cut us loose, and I was going to build it like I wanted to begin with anyway. So.
Right. Right on. It's got Sirius radio.
It's got XM satellite radio. Yeah. That's correct.
Is that the original third brake light? I guess.
No, sir. That's an aftermarket Dan Chuck.
I like that.
LED third brake light.
That looks good. And then you cut and tucked this bumper too.
He brought us an original wagon center and 2 original ends, and we cut it, welded it up, and sent it off to Paul's Chroming. And they done the finish work for us. Done a great job.
Awesome, man. It did turn out nice. You happy, Melinda?
Yes, very.
Yeah. So you're a car girl too? You were excited about doing it, man. Did y'all date in this car at one time?
No, I'm number 3.
Oh, I got you. Well, I guess that's to save the best for last, right?
That's right. That tank charge.
That's it.
Well, you allowed 2 mistakes.
That's what they say. 3 strikes and you're out. Man, that turned out nice. And like I said, the color combination is a big, unique part of this car. Going with that dark, but I like how you left the trim on there. You really didn't do anything to try to overdo the car or anything like that.
Yeah, we opted to leave a couple of like the Bel Air scree up there on the quarter. We opted to leave it off, and just didn't really want to get carried away with too much on it.
But just leave enough.
That's right.
Just to break it up and give it a little bit of look to it.
Right. Yeah, and we was able to use all the original stainless around the glasses, just polished everything up, and put new trim on the sides and all.
Is that the original hood ornament?
Yes, all the sheet metal is original on the car.
The hood ornament too?
The hood ornament? No,
yeah.
The hood ornament is new.
Okay.
Everything on the car is new except the trim around the front and back glass and around the side glasses.
Wow. Well, you did a nice job in here.
Well, thank you. We wanted something different inside. I'd been looking at these seats for a long time, and they're 2013 Dodge Challenger seats. And we picked them up and was able to cut the backs down 2 inches and take the headrest off. We was even able to use the original back seat out of the Challenger. It fit perfect with just a few modifications. Right on.
And I like how you did that armrest too. That's like,
yeah, that was the original armrest that come in the seat, so we really had to make no modifications to it.
And it's kind of something you would have seen in the past, and so it's kind of a modern touch to it, though. I like it. Yeah. And I like the perforated leather there in the middle.
Yeah, we wanted a little bit different here, so we done a perforation on the inserts, a little bit on the doors, and it kind of gives a breakup of it. So.
And then that brown perforated leather seems like it's got a little black in it too.
It has just a little bit of black in it, and that way the black leather on the insert, it kind of brings it out in it some.
Dude, I love that clock too, right? It matches the gauges and all.
Right, cool. Yep. Dakota Digital does a great job with these VHX gauges and with the matching clock.
And the fasteners, you know, you left those fasteners exposed. And folks, that's important. It can be done, but it's hard to do, and you got to pick the right fastener, right? You can't just put a Phillips head screw in there and that's going to work.
Absolutely. Those are polished button heads, and it gives it a sporty look, and it's something different. People really like it, sure do.
And then you got window controls and air controls here.
You've got power windows, you got power vents, and this is your vintage air controls.
Power vents, how cool is that?
Power vents, yes, sir.
Man, look at those door panels, right? I like how you use all 3 of the leathers on the door panel too. Very cool, man. And where are those pedals from?
Those are low car pedals.
Right on.
Billet Specialties wheel.
Dakota Digital gauges.
Dakota Digital gauges. These are Vintage Airs AC vents. Low car shifter.
And you left all your like wiper knobs and lights and everything on there, but yet it still looks cool. It kind of goes back to the way it would have been, but it's a modern touch again where you cleaned it up.
They make the updated chrome ferrules that go behind them to kind of give it a flasher.
And I like these V's in the seat.
Yeah, these are Chris Customs seat medallions, and they've got the V kind of like a 55 would look, and I thought they would look great in it.
Dude, just great taste, man. To put it together in a shop that can do it all and turn out the car, right?
That's correct.
Very nice. Well, that's again, very nice job. I like how you incorporated that black with the fasteners, and you gave it some style too, you know?
Right, we hand make a lot of this trim. I buy it from our buddy Clay Clayton at Clayton Machine Works out of Huntsville, and of course we cut it and make it fit. And there again, I wanted something that looked a little different.
Right.
And we give the trunk a solid floor, and then this access panel will actually let down. And of course, here's his battery source, and he has some storage and all in there.
Now, is the car tubbed?
The car is 2-inch tub. Yep.
That's nice.
Yes, sir.
That looks good, right?
Yeah.
You brought that in. I like what you do with the hinges too.
Yeah, we actually do the hinge covers, and these are built out of metal and then covered, and it just kind of gives the trunk a complete look, you know.
Well, and the thing I notice about it is that your covers go up into here and go down into there. They're fully covered. You don't see an end.
Right.
And a lot of times I see people cover them, but you see the ends. And it's almost like a sock on there or something.
Yeah, we do a lot of Tri-5s, and I've experienced with these. Experimented with these a lot, and we finally got them to where they work. So
now, again, beautiful job back here too. And you said it's an LS7?
It is a new LS7 with 4L70 transmission.
And then you painted the block, the accent color too?
We painted the block the second color, and the frames also painted that color, and the motor covers are painted that color.
And then you gave some flatness to the firewall and a little shape, but yet you left the fenders like stock.
Right, yeah. We actually had to kind of set the firewall back 2 inches so the motor would set back and give us clearance on the front for our air intake and fans and all.
Right on. But I like the fact that you still have what looks like, because it's not overdone, and that's not what you were going for in this car.
Yeah, we just wanted a real clean look.
Right. And look how clean it is.
Right, absolutely.
Right? I mean, you got 2 hoses. Other than that, there's nothing.
Yeah, we wanted a clean, neat look on it, so it turned out really good.
Man, dude, you rocked it. There you guys go. Look at that. I wanted to get a, you know, I like to get them closed up and try to get you a walk around so you can see the whole car, see the stance, get back from it. And we don't shoot a lot of Tri-5s anymore because there's so many of them out there, right? So they have to be really cool and really special. But I have a whole group of subscribers out there that try to get me to change my mind on that. And so when I got the opportunity, I just, like I said, this is one here. It's done a little different. I like the LS7. I like that the shop did all the work. I like the color combination. I like the stance. So I hope it's one you enjoyed too. Just a really nice car. Right on. I like that third brake light in the back. Man, it's just a nice car. Les, Gary, Melinda, beautiful job.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Anybody we need to give a shout out to, maybe back in the shop or anything?
Yeah, Greg Proctor, my main body and paint guy. I mean, hats off to him for a beautiful body and paint job, and all my guys. I got a talented crew. BASF, we couldn't have done it without them, and there's so many suppliers, you know, on the car. But we just want to thank Gary and Melinda McKinnon
for sure,
giving
right?
us opportunity.
Yeah, it takes the clients, and then it takes the talent on the other side. So what a great combination, brother. I think you really rocked it, and I appreciate y'all giving me a time. What's the name of your shop, Les?
The name of the shop is Southern Hot Rods. We're in Asheville, Alabama.
And do you have a website or Facebook or anything?
Facebook, Les Lockridge, Southern Hot Rods. It's open to the public, and you can get on there and keep track of all our builds and all the cars that we do.
Right.
We're a turnkey shop. We do bumper to bumper, glass, interior, paint. We do it all in-house.
Good, good, good. And folks, you recommend that shop, I guess?
Yes, absolutely.
They did a nice job, pulled off what you wanted.
Yes.
Again, thanks so much for giving me the time.
Thank you.
Folks, there you go. One really nice 55 Chevy from the NSRA Pro. I don't even know what they call it. It's the NSRA show in Knoxville 2015. Hope y'all enjoyed it. See ya. The importance of this clip, folks, is this is the first time they've ridden in their car. Huh? I thought they were joking me. I said, you sure you don't want to ride in it? Melinda said, we've never even sat in it. We've never ridden in it since it's been finished. So we're going to put this little clip as an extra at the end of the video. Are you enjoying it?
Absolutely.
Good ride back there?
Yeah.
Are you going to be all right in getting with the steering wheel and driving it?
Oh, sure.
All right.
Can't wait.
I bet. Man, this thing's just done then. First show out.
2 weeks ago, finished up. Had 2.9 miles on it today.
And now what's it got? 3?
3.4.
3.4. We're doubling the mileage, guys.